Hey, what's up guys? Angel Perfect TV Killer back with another action figure review. And today we're going to take a look at one of Hasbro's newer 2-packs, and that is the Marvel Legends 2-pack Dr. Octopus and Aunt May from the 90s animated series. And holy crap, I'm excited as hell to open this. I actually pre-ordered this on the Hasbro Plus. So this actually came to me 2 days ago. I didn't actually get to review it as soon as it came, but man, I was hella excited to review this. I didn't actually get to open it yet too. So I was waiting to do the review. And man, so far the packaging looks sick. We have Dr. Octopus right there, obviously, with Aunt May. And I think this is the first time ever we get an Aunt May figure. So I'm hella excited about that. So in the front, we do see them together. We do get some more art on the side. Again, we have Doc Ock and Aunt May. On the back, we have a photo of the figures themselves. We have Doc Ock and Aunt May right there, of course. And on the other side of the package, we do have this nice artwork, you know, showing that this is a VHS type box. So we do have Doc Ock in his own VHS side, and then we have Aunt May in her own. So that's pretty cool right there. But yeah, man, enough about the packaging. Let's get into this thing, man. And here we have both Doc Ock and Aunt May out of the package. And holy shit, what an awesome 2-pack, man. Especially that Doc Ock. I know Aunt May, she's cool, but holy crap, that Doc Ock is hella freaking sick, man. And before I get any deeper, man, I freaking enjoyed watching the animated series growing up. Freaking one of the best Spider-Man cartoons ever, hands down. So to get these in action figure form is hella sick. So I'm happy to have these in hand. So enough about that. Let's get closer to these figures, you know? So let's go through Aunt May first, you know, because, you know, there's less to look at. Let's go through her first, and then we get to, you know, Doc Ock. So you get your nice Aunt May here. You get a nice face sculpt, actually, man. Look at that. Let's actually put her arms down so you guys can just get a closer look on Aunt May. She looks really nice. Especially her hair. Look at that. That nice blonde. Then you go to her body. She got that nice suit jacket on. Got her purple tie. Then you go down. Got her dress. Nice purple skirt. Go down her heels. So yeah, you got your nice plain Aunt May, you know. Obviously, there's not much to talk about as Aunt May, but man, it's pretty nice to actually have an Aunt May. I think it's the first time ever we get an Aunt May. So this is actually pretty dope, you know. I can actually take photos of freaking villains, I don't know, kidnapping Aunt May, having Spider-Man, having to save her. So there's a lot of awesome options for photographs now that we have an Aunt May now. So that's pretty cool. I seen that we're going to get a Green Goblin and Mary Jane. So I'm loving these. So Aunt May, she looks pretty nice. But then again, not much to talk about. But it is a nice Aunt May. And for articulation, I mean, there's not much to. I mean, there's not a lot Aunt May can, you know, do, of course. But her head does look up not much at all. She could look down that far. That is a mean gap right there, but that's all right. Her arms does go up about that far. It's pretty nice. Nice range. No bicep swivel. She does have a single jointed elbow, and she could swivel on the elbow as well, and she could move on the hand and even bend as well. She does have a waist swivel. She doesn't go back or forward, unfortunately, but then again, it's Aunt May. What else you could do? She does have the skirt, so it will limit her legs. About that, guys. I had some loud noise in the background. Didn't want to add that in the video, but yeah, the skirt will limit her articulation on the legs by a lot, but I mean, it's all right. You know, it doesn't bother me a lot. I mean, it's Aunt May, like I said. And then you go down to her foot. Her feet does go down that much and goes up about that much, which is really good range. And I guess no ankle pivot. That sucks. No ankle pivot. But yeah, that's Aunt May's articulation. Not a lot, but that's all right. She does have accessories, which is only other two pair of hands, which are fist, which is her only accessory, which is actually quite odd. I mean, if Aunt May's gonna throw down, then shit, who's gonna stop her? I mean, I guess Doc Ock, but shit, man. I mean, it's pretty nice that we get some fists with Aunt May. It'll be nice to take photos of her punching somebody. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, that was Aunt May. So let's get her out of the way. And here we have Doc Ock, the real reason why we bought this 2-pack. Let's be for real now. But yeah, man, look at this Doc Ock. So I took off the tentacles, of course. Obviously, if you can see, I took them off because I just want to go through the, you know, the details and articulation better without it. I think it'll be a lot smoother. But yeah, man, let's go through the head detail first, man. Look at that head sculpt, man. Especially that haircut, man. Man, I have to say, I love the comic book version, but if I had to choose between the comic book version or this version of Doc Ock, I would have to choose the animated series. He just looks so much cooler and just so much menacing, man. Really love that head sculpt. And I even have the package right here. Just look at that. Especially the glasses, man. They have the purple going through it. Look at that. They nailed the hell out of that. But speaking of the package, I'd like to bring up something about this figure that I have just one complaint about the figure. You know, I have to say the lack of shading and paint detail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, the colors looks nice on the figure, man. We got the nice yellows. We got the orange, and, you know, the green looks nice on the figure. But, man, the figure would have popped so much more. We would have had some at least black lines on the sculpt right there, you know, or on the abs right here, you know. We would have had some black lines. I think this figure would have been, you know, it would have popped a lot more, or at least some shadings. Because if you see on the box right here, I mean, shit. If you would have had some of that on this figure, oh my God. I think it would have popped a lot more. But besides that, I mean, the figure still looks hella nice. Still will look hella sick in photos and on your shelf. But if I had to give a little complaint, I think that would have been something that would have made the figure pop a lot more. would have been some shading or some black lines on the skull, but none of that. This figure looks phenomenal. The chest armor right here looks nice. The outfit just looks sick. Go down to the boots right there. We got the orange, especially right here on the belt. We got the orange right there. You go on the back. We got where you connect the tentacles right there. So yeah, man, this is a freaking nice looking Doc Ock, man. Love the freaking animated series Doc Ock. Best look for him, man. 100%. But enough of his look, man. Let's go through his articulation real fast. So this Doc Ock does have some nice articulation. So his head goes up about that far. Does have some nice range there. He could look it down about, well, actually, he can't look down at all. So that kind of sucks. But he does have some side to side just because his neck also has articulation. So let me just remove his head and let me just show you. So yeah, his neck also has articulation, so that's freaking dope. So gives you nice range there. His arm does go that far, but obviously it will be hindered because of his shoulder plate right there. The armor will get in the way. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, but is hindered because of the glove. He does swivel on the wrist and can also swivel it as well. He does have a ball on the waist, so you do have some nice range of movement right there, so that's pretty sick. You could move forward, you could move side to side. You can't move back because obviously of the where you connect the tentacles, the pack back, so you won't be able to move it back at all, but not a big issue. He could kick pretty far, could go back a little bit, so that's pretty nice. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have the double jointed knees. Does he swivel on the boot? Nope, he does not. But he could move his foot that high, could go down that low, and does have ankle pivot. So that's freaking sick. So articulation on this guy, hella freaking sick. So that's nice. You can get this guy in a lot of demonic poses. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, man, there you go. You got Doc Ock, but man, there's no Doc Ock without his tentacles. So for accessories, I'll be right back and put the tentacles back on this guy. So give me one moment, and boom, here we have Doc Ock with his tentacles on. And if you can see here, he can be supported by them. And that is hella freaking sick, man. Honestly, Hasbro should have done this years ago with their other Doc Ock figures, which unfortunately I don't own, but I actually am gonna pick one up. I'm gonna try to pick one up loose from the Silk 2-pack, because I do want a comic book version, and you can actually fit these tentacles on the other Doc Ock figures, so that's hella sick. And yeah, I'll be happy to do that. But man, for now, this Doc Ock is the main, man. Look at that. I will have to say it was a pain in the ass to get him in this pose. I'm surprised he's still standing. But yeah, these are his tentacles, and they are bendy wire, and they're painted well, man. Got that nice bright silver going on. And there he goes. There he goes. He has failed me, you see. This is exactly what kept happening. But he could be supported. But yeah, it is difficult to put him back with one hand. So give me one more. And here he is back up again. And this time his back tentacles are supported better. The first time they were kind of leaning more in forward, so that was messing him up a little. But now he's stood up a little bit better. And just to mention, the claws, they do have articulation. So in the tip right there, they could swivel, and you know, you could bend them side to side. So that's kind of sick. Just like the wrist will work on the hand of Doc Ock, they do the same for the claw. So that's pretty nice. The other thing I could complain about, you know, especially about the accessories, man, I wish we had switchable claws, you know. It would be nice if we had some more opened up claws, especially made for standing him up, instead of having closed up claws and then open ones in the back, you know. It would have been much easier to stand him, I think. But other than that, man, the fact that he can even stand at all by the tentacles is freaking amazing. And for other accessories, besides the hands he already comes with, he does have a full-on open hand type grip. And then he has more of a straight up, you know, grip hand that he could use to hold a weapon, I guess. But why would he even use it if he has these babies right here? And he does have a pair of fists. But yeah, that's his only accessories. So yeah, man, there's nothing else you need with Doc Ock, man. Fists and his tentacles, man. That's it, man. That's all you freaking need for Dr. Octopus, man. And this is hella freaking sick, man. Holy crap. But enough of this beautiful sight. Let's get into some size comparisons. Oh, my apologies about that. Look at that. Let me just put Aunt May. Let me just put Aunt May right here really fast. Just stand her up there. Just look at that. Holy shit. Holy crap. That looks hella sick. Alright, let's get into that size comparison. And here we have Doc Ock and Aunt May standing as straight as possible to see how he stacks up, and her with other figures. And just removing Aunt May out of the way real fast, here he is next to his other three members from the Sinister Six. Now, I am missing Mysterio, but I will have a Mysterio on the way soon, just because I really want one for some photos with these guys. And I would love to have one for the collection, of course. But we are missing a chameleon to fit with this style of the Sinister Six. So hopefully Hasbro does release one soon, so we can have an awesome completed Sinister Six from the animated series. So I am excited about that. Hopefully they do that soon. But here he is next to the other three. We have Shocker, we have Rhino, and we have Scorpion. So that's how he looks stacked up to them. And let's bring Aunt May back. And with Aunt May back in the picture, here we have them next to the 2-pack. Spider-Man. Don't have the animated series one, But man, this Spider-Man is so like good enough, man. Really love how these three look together. Holy crap, that looks good. But yeah, here they are next to Spider-Man. Here they are next to Marvel Legends Iron Man. So that looks sick. Here they are next to the animated series, the X-Men animated series, Wolverine. Obviously, Wolverine will always be shorter than everybody else. Here they are next to Fisk, aka Kingpin, Big Boy. Here they are next to a 80th anniversary Hulk. Let me just bring back the camera a little bit. Here he is. Here they are next to a SH Figure Arts Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Alright, here he is next to a Mezco Ghost Rider. That's sick. Here they are next to a, let's put in a Storm Collectibles, right? Because why not? And here they are next to a Storm Collectibles Sub-Zero. So yeah, that was size comparisons. So man, with that out of the way, this 2-pack right here is freaking badass, man. If you're a fan of the animated show, I think you will enjoy this 2-pack. I mean, shit, man, we get a Aunt May. I mean, us collectors, we don't get we don't get shit like this. So to have an Aunt May in this 2-pack is hella dope. And I mean, the highlight of the 2-pack, Doc Ock, man. I think this is one of the best Doc Ock figures we ever gotten by Hasbro. I mean, shit, the like I said in the beginning, the lack of paint. I mean, it would have been nicer if we had some of that on like the lines and some shadings. But shit, man, at the end of the day, this 2-pack is phenomenal. It's so much fun to play with these two, man. Like, to take photos with them, to especially with Spider-Man, is so much fun. I highly recommend this 2-pack if you are a fan of the show, or you know, you just love collecting, you know, Spider-Man villains and all that, man. This is for you. And obviously, this is the first time we ever get bendy wire tentacles for a Doc Ock figure, so you guys wouldn't want to miss out on this. But yeah, that was my review on the animated series 2-pack Doc Ock and Aunt May. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.